You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. Hey, everybody, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, overall mental health, and any encouragement. So I welcome you to today's show, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the replay. So today on the Dose of Positivity, I'm going to talk about love will get you through. There's a lot of things on a day-to-day basis that we deal with, whether it's present circumstances or it's past. And we have to understand that whatever you are going through, whatever you are dealing with, love is the solution to everything. Now I'm going to see who is in the chat. Hey, Sixy Plays, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. So, I just want to encourage you, whatever it is that you're going through in your life, love will get you through it. And there's all kinds of love that can get you through situation. There's spiritual love. There is romantic love. There is sibling love. There's all kinds of love out there that can get you through situations. And I just want to encourage you that love is the solution to everything. Yes, thank you so much. So I just want to encourage you that love is the solution to every problem. And I know that we just got through, or some of us, my belief system is we're still going through a pandemic. And there's a lot of isolation that happened, a lot of loneliness that happened, a lot of discouragement that happened during this time. Or maybe in your case, you're still going through that. And it's hard to be alone. It's hard to find good friends. It's hard to deal with your situation, whatever it is, regardless of what it is, whether it's an emotional crisis, whether you went through a trauma, whether it's loneliness, whether you are dealing with family problems, whether you're grieving a loss, whatever it is that you're going through in your life, love is the solution. Hey, Tamika. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Welcome in. And I just wanted to encourage you all that love is the solution to any problem. We sometimes, as human beings, we process problems in our life as thinking that the problems that you're going through, the problems that I'm going through, it's going to last forever. And it's not true. Whatever it is that you're going through right now in your life, there is going to be an end to it. Nothing lasts always. Pain doesn't last always, even though we think that it does. I just want to encourage you with that thought. You know, we have to rethink things in our brain, in our mind, and understand that your present is not your future. And it all starts with a mindset shift. Understand that and lock that into your brain. What is happening to me right now will not last always, especially if it's something hurtful, whether you're going through something painful, people getting on your nerves, you're trying to cope with these expensive prices in this economy that we're living in. Your trouble will not last always. We got to always find a solution to our problems. For every problem, there is a solution or a resolution. And we have to make a resolve within ourselves that things are going to get better for me. I heard a quote from somebody, and I'm not sure where the quote came from. And the quote says, "Everything is working out for my good." Everything is working out for my good. And if we have that thought process and we start thinking that everything is going to work out for me or everything is working out for us, wouldn't we have a different train of thought? You wouldn't feel as discouraged if you knew that everything was working out. But most of the time, our mind as human beings goes right to the negative. Why is this happening to me? Why did this person do X, Y, and Z? Why? We want to know why. It's us. And the real question is, why not me? That's the way that we have to start thinking. Why not me? We all go through something in our life that is going to shape us and mold us into something better. But we have to think that way for ourselves. We have to make that resolve and we have to shift to that level of thinking. I understand that most of the time, maybe you were raised to have a positive thinking. Maybe you weren't around positive people. And maybe even right now, maybe you're around people who are not positive. You're around a negative set of people, and it's hard to shift from the negative to the positive, but it is possible. And I'm telling you that love will get you through any circumstance. So if you're feeling like you're in a negative situation right now, negative problems, negative processes in your life, know that it starts with you. Hey, Golden Girl, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. And you have to understand that you are the solution. Yes, love starts with us, love starts with you. I thought that that was a novel idea. It's not something that I grew up thinking. I don't know if you grew up thinking that, but it's not something that I got until I was an adult, that I can either choose to look at my situation in a positive light or I can choose to look at my situation in a negative way. It's all about mindset shifting, switching your gears. No matter what anybody says or does, what do I think of myself? How do I view myself? It's all about elevating. It doesn't matter what it is that you have been through, dark, negative, hard situations, traumas. I can speak on that. Before I could make a decision to stay in that negative space, but I wanted to shift my life. I got tired of being upset. I got tired of being angry, blaming other people, being sad all the time. And all it took was for me to make a decision in my mind. I'm not going to be upset with everybody anymore. I'm not going to allow people to have power over me and over my life. It's a decision that you have to make for yourself. It's a resolve that you have to make for yourself. And this is the resolve. I love myself enough to not let my mind go into dark spaces. And I have to remind myself of that sometime. I resolve within myself that I'm not going to allow myself to go into dark spaces. I love myself enough to want better. I love myself enough to try. I love myself enough to not let my past change my present. So, no matter what it is that you have gone through, no matter what it is that you're going through, that love that you have for yourself can get you through any situation. And we have to love ourselves so deeply, go inside of yourself. Yes, your circumstance, the things that's happening around you, even what could be happening with your body, maybe health problems, your financial situation. You may not be anything, may not be able to do anything to shift that in your life, but what you can do is shift this. Switch the gears. I'm going to start thinking positive about myself. I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to speak positively about my life. I'm going to make a resolve. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be courageous enough to not let fear take over my life. Yes, a lot of problems that we have in our life is our thinking, not adapting from going from weak thinking to elevated thinking and positive thinking. And you can elevate it by speaking positively over your life. What happened to me, or what I used to think in the past, or whatever happened to me, that is not my present. Today, I am somebody worthy. Today, I am somebody courageous. Today, I am not fearful. Today, I love myself. Today, I know my worth. Today, I am strong. Today, I am a precious child of God. Yes, when we have those type of thinking about ourselves, and that is our resolve, there's nothing that we can't do. And I want you to say that to yourself. There's nothing that I can't do. There's nothing that I won't do. Yes, sometimes we are get down, and it's a part of life. Sometimes we shed tears. All of that is healthy. It's important for us to go through things in our life. Hold on one second, guys. Allergies. Hey, Donna. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. It's very important that whatever you're going through in your life, you shift your resolve. We all need some encouragement, and we have to encourage ourselves. And that means we got to pat ourselves on the back. And I have to tell myself, Marlene, keep trying. And I want you to insert your name. Keep trying. You can do it. I believe in you. I love you. You're smart enough. You're strong enough. That love that you have for yourself will get you through any situation. Don't give up. Keep being strong. And we got to be strong in our resolve about ourselves. And you got to keep encouraging yourself. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I won't give up. I'm going to keep trying. I love myself. I am worthy. I can have anything that I want because I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up or give in. Yes, and those resolves that we give to ourselves, those positive affirmations, rethinking, unlearning bad thoughts, bad attitudes, we can step into feeling good about ourselves, looking at ourselves in the mirror and accepting what we see, loving what we see, knowing that we have good ideas. And then we use those good ideas to get into our action plan. Yes, when we love ourselves, we're willing to make good decisions. We're willing to give up, get up, and keep trying. When you love yourself, you're willing to step past fear with your faith. Yes, don't forget that you're not alone in whatever it is that you're going through. If it's your belief system, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody, but if your belief system is on God, you have to understand and know that you're not alone in any situation, any problem, any struggle. Know that you can lean on him for anything. I want you to keep working on yourself. Why? Because you're deserving. Why? Because you are important. Why? Because you're special, and because you have talent. Yes, each of us has a talent in this life, each and every one of us. And my talent does not compare to yours. And because our talents are different, does not make your talent any less. Love who you are. Love what you can do. Believe in yourself. Encourage yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and keep going. See, most of the time when we get to that hurdle, that that blockage, that struggle in our life, we want to give up. And I want to encourage you, don't give up. When the tough gets going, encourage your resolve, encourage your attitude. Yes, we can have a bad attitude sometimes. We can look at our attitude, at our situation in our life and have a bad attitude towards it. See, if you don't change your attitude, your outlook and your elevation will not change. You got to elevate yourself. You got to encourage yourself and know that you can do better. We have to want to do that for ourselves. I have to say it to myself because sometimes I admit I want to be lazy. I get envious of other people. That's just part of the human experience where we feel that Oh, I wish I had what this person has. I wish I had those smarts. I wish I had this ability. But if we looked inside of ourselves and love all of the parts and the pieces of us, and we have to embrace, I embrace who I am. I embrace what I can do. I believe in myself and I love my talents. See, the more that we tap into our own talents, we tap into our own gifts and love that, use it, believe in it, encourage it, nourish it, all of that is going to help us to keep going. See, love for ourselves will get you through. Love for yourself, love for God, having a good support system, whoever that is. It could be select family members, it could be great friends, it could be your church family, it could be people at your job, it could be who you're in a romantic relationship with, or maybe it's just you. So we go through situations in our life sometimes where we have to be our own friend. And if you're in that situation right now, encourage, embrace yourself, love yourself, give yourself on the pat on the back and say, I'm proud of myself. I don't hear that enough out there. We don't celebrate our wins, and we have to celebrate our wins. That's the reason why you get discouraged, why you feel down. You got to embrace and love yourself and celebrate your wins. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate what you can do. Celebrate, celebrate, and celebrate. And remember that there's only one you. So don't be so hard on yourself. We sometimes are so tough and we beat up ourselves because maybe, oh, I should have done this, or why did I do that? And why did I trust this person? Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the past. Stop beating up yourself, because when you stay in that beating up yourself and the whys and the shoulda, woulda, couldas, you can't get to your next level. There's no way that we can elevate when we're stuck in the past. I want to encourage you. I want to support you. I want to let you know that there's nothing that you can't do. Love yourself no matter where you are in your life journey. Celebrate who you are. Love yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's not said enough. And I want you, if you're the only person in your life, say it to yourself. I celebrate you. I tell myself that all the time. Marlene, I celebrate you. I celebrate you for who you are. I celebrate you for what you're going through, that you're not giving up. Yes, when it's hard most of the time, that's when we give up. But I want to encourage you to not give up. Keep your head up. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting, because it's right before you get to your aha moment, right before you're about to have your big boom in your life, right about where you're going to get where you need to be. That's where most people give up. And I want to encourage you, right when it's, if it's, you're at a difficult period of time in your life, your back is against the wall and you have no other choice but to fight. This is when I encourage you, fight. Fight like your life depends on it. Fight because you love yourself. Fight because you are deserving, and fight because you deserve to have whatever it is that you want. If I'm the only person that has said this to you today, fight for what you want. Fight for yourself. Fight because you love yourself. Yes, Golden Girl, keep going. Whatever it is that your goal, because everybody has different goals in their life. Whatever it is your goal at this present moment, fight to have what you want. For one person, it may be you're fighting for your peace of mind. Maybe you're fighting to save your marriage. Maybe you're fighting to keep your kids, together in a peaceful situation. Maybe you're fighting for your finances right now. You're just trying to make ends meet. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep fighting because you love yourself. That's the why. That's what's supposed to keep you on fire for your life, on fire for what you want to do with your life. Fight, fight. Never stop trying, because that love that is inside of you, that's worth fighting for. And that love that you have for yourself, that self awareness, that I am somebody. And you got to declare it over your life. Not only declare it, but you got to believe it. Do you believe that you can get through situations? Do you believe that you are an important person? Do you believe that you have talents and skills? And if not, I encourage you to tap into yourself. Tap deep down inside of myself and say, it's inside of me. I am somebody important. I am somebody special, and I deserve to have the best. This is what I wanted to come on and tell you today. Encourage you to tap into yourself, to love yourself, to know your importance, to know your worth. And if anybody tells you any differently, separate yourself from those people. You don't need a toxic people around you. Know your worth. Know your worth. And your love for yourself will get you through it. Your love for your higher power will get you through it. Believe in that. Even if other people are turning their back on you, even if other people are telling you that whatever you're doing, it won't work, it's not a good idea, that's stupid, or why are you doing this and why are you doing that? But I recommend for you to go after your goals. I encourage you to feed into your plan. Hey, Eunice, good to see you. All is well here. I hope you are as well. Thanks for being here. I want to encourage you to go after your plans, go after your goals. See, most people, they can start a plan, but whoever is almost the halfway through the year. Are you still on your action plan? Are you still going after it fiercely with fire? See, that's how we have to go through our goals in our life. Not just do it like a regular monotony. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. A regular routine. You got to get excited about it. You got to say, this is for me, and I'm going to do it. And I believe in myself, and I support myself, and I know my worth, and I know my power, and I know I can do it. And I know that there's people I'm going to reach, and I know that I am somebody, and I know I have the worth, and I know I have a talent and a gift, and I am going to use it. See, that is what is going to separate a person who is not successful from a successful person, because you're willing to do what it takes. Yes, you got to be willing to do what it takes in order to accomplish your goal. I can only give you this information. I can give you the knowledge. I can give you the awareness, but it is up to each and every one of us to put it into action. Now, here is the big question. Are you willing to put in the work in order to have what you want? Or are you going to be a person who is just going to give you lip service? Oh, that's easy. It's easy to say things with your mouth. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. But you stand still, but you procrastinate, but you give in to fear, but you keep listening to the haters. Don't do that. Get up and try it. And it does not matter how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get up. I encourage you, get up, rise up, get busy, get into your action plan, get into it. It's all up to us. It's nobody else's problem. It's nobody else's responsibility. If your life is not the way that you want it to be, what are you going to do about it? See, I hear all the time people complaining, oh, my life is not good. Oh, I don't have this and I want that and I want to lose weight and I want this and I can't find a wife or a husband and I can't, but they're not doing anything about it. What are you willing to do in order to have what you want? The action plan, the follow through. That's what it's about. Love yourself enough. Say, I love myself enough to try. I love myself enough to keep going. I love myself enough to dust myself off when I fall down and say, it's going to be okay. Keep going. I encourage you as well. Keep going. Keep fighting. Get up. Try. Get into your action plan. Get a good mentor. Believe in yourself. Celebrate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Have the courage to know your worth. Have the courage to know your worth. Yes, faith without works is dead. We cannot just talk about it. We have to be about it. That's when the blessings start to flow. Yes, Eunice, amen. I believe that 100%. I hear it all the time. I've heard people say for 10, 15, 20 years, I'm going to lose 15 pounds. Oh, I'm going to get myself a husband. But every time, every weekend, they're at home. They're not going out. They're not meeting new people. Oh, I'm going to join this group or club. I'm going to travel the world. Oh, I want to travel, but I have to go with somebody. See, sometimes, and I know this message is for somebody, sometimes we want something in our life, but we're waiting on somebody else so that you want to go to your next level with somebody else. You want to elevate with another person. But what if that person doesn't want to elevate like you do? Are you going to stop your plans? Are you going to stop your goals? Or are you going to actualize and live in the moment of being what you need to be? Are you going to go after it and seize it and say, even if I have to walk this road alone, I'm going to walk it alone because I want I want that goal. You got the tunnel vision. You're focused. You're busy and active and doing what you need to do. You're not making excuses. You have the courage. You believe in yourself. You love yourself. You know your worth. Know your worth. Know that you deserve anything that you want. Anything. 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 Who didn't hear it? Anything that you want, you can have. But it's up to you to go after it. It's up to you. I just wanted to encourage you with this message. Know that love will get you through it. And whatever it is that you're struggling with today, I hope that this message was soothing, like honey. I hope it was comforting to you. I hope it gets you to get up and get out and get into doing what you want to do. Forgive somebody, experience peace, get into your action plan, get yourself a good mentor, love yourself, know your worth. Know that you can have anything that you want. Anything. And I mean anything. You're never too young and you're never too old. You're never too old and you're never too young. You're never too inexperienced. If you don't have the experience, get the experience. See, sometimes we make the excuses, I want to do this, but I don't know how. And then you stand still in that. I want to do it, but I don't know how. And then you give up. See, if you want to get to your next level and you want to elevate in your life, you can't use the excuse that I don't know how to do something. Find out. Find out how and then do it. That was for somebody. Find out how and then do it. I want to encourage you. Don't stand still. Don't make excuses. Get up, fight, be strong, be courageous, even if you are the only person in your family, the only person at your job. Attack. Seize the day. Seize the moment. Seize your opportunity. See, sometimes this may be your only opportunity to get what you want. When opportunity presents itself, are you attacking it? You grab onto it and you run full forward? Or are you going, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. See, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. Believe when something comes to you, when a vision comes to you, when an opportunity comes to you, when the right people, after you've done your research and you say, I think this is for me. When you get into your prayer, when you thought about it, when you've meditated on it and you say, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, this is for me. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All up to you. I'm going to leave you with that thought and encourage you that love will get you through anything. Believe in yourself, love yourself, know your worth, know your power, and you are somebody. You are somebody. Lock it into your brain, into your heart. Love yourself enough to go after your goals. Seize the day, seize the opportunity, and Know your power and worth. Have faith. I am Marlene. I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, life lessons. I thank you so much for joining me today, whether you are watching live on this channel or if you're watching on the replay. Thank you so much, replay gang. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I love to hear from you. And like I say, every single video, story time, live stream, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh,
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.